Hey everybody, Jim Salmons here. If you are like me and you like to keep fish on your kayak, I always will bleed out my fish. And if you bleed out a fish, it can be a messy business. I've got a couple of shirts here, for example. This one, some pretty good blood stains on it. And this one's actually been washed. You can kind of see all those really good blood stains, and this has actually been washed. So, you know, I personally don't like to go around with a totally stained up shirt. So a while back, somebody turned me on to using OxiClean. I had tried it, and I had some shirts that had been washed several times, had deep in blood stains on them, and I used the OxiClean, and the blood stains came out. I was very, very surprised. So I'm going to kind of do a little demonstration of how well this stuff works. So I'm going to, basically what you want to do with these really bad stains, you want to soak the shirt in OxiClean. Here's the OxiClean right here. And I'm going to dump some of that in a bucket with warm water, let that soak for a few hours, and then throw it all in the washing machine, and we'll see how the stains come out. At least the last time I did this, they came out. I mean, the shirt had 0 stains left on it. So, but I thought I'd share that with you. This is no product endorsement. I'm not sponsored by these people or anything. It was just something somebody else turned me on to that I found that worked really well for getting out the blood stains. So, like I said, just gonna put these in the warm water. First, I got to put this OxiClean in there. A couple of scoops. And then I'll mix it all up really well and throw in my shirts, and we'll see if they come out clean later on. Stick around, check it out. So these shirts, one which was had dried blood on it from fishing, had a lot of blood all over it. The other one had been washed several times and had some really bad blood stains all over it. I soaked them in the OxiClean for a few hours, and then tossed them in the washing machine and then the dryer. So I just pulled them out of the dryer and thought I'd show you. So this is the shirt that had the kind of more fresh blood, but a lot of it caked on it, and there was a lot of blood up in here, up in this area here. Shirt's nice and clean. I mean, it looks great. So that came out really good. The more impressive one is this older shirt, which, again, this shirt had some really, really old blood stains on it. It had been washed multiple times, so that stuff was really, it was just in there. So pulled that one out, and again, I mean, down through this area down here was just covered in blood stains, and I can't see any of them. I mean, a couple little dots up here, but barely noticeable. That may not have even been blood. That looked more like oil. But I'm not seeing any of those blood stains. So, again, you know, I'm not sponsored by this company. Sure wouldn't mind being sponsored by the company. I like having sponsors of products I believe in. But more importantly, I just wanted to share this with you. If you do have those shirts and stuff that you just don't like walking around with blood-stained shirts, the stuff worked really well. The main thing was making sure you put enough OxiClean in there and just letting it soak for several hours, and it seems to just pull that blood and those stains right out. So, like I said, OxiClean. Maybe if you got those old shirts, maybe you give it a try. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please give us a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to Kayak Fishing Tales.